Hey friends, I just six-packed with Queen Walk Dragon variety attacks at Town Hall 11, and I'm going to show you exactly how you can do that too. I'm going to take you through the plans on these two hits really fast, and then we're going to go through and watch the attacks as well. On this base right here, first of all, I noticed the double space here, so I thought I could get my queen to walk in here, through this open gap, get this air defense, reach this Eagle artillery, and continue walking down the base, where she's then going to be able to reach this air defense as well. Then I noticed sweepers. Alright, one's kind of covering this side over here, but it's not full on stopping the dragon, so King is actually going to go right here and work his way down there, clearing the trash, and then dragons are going right in here, up into the base. Stone Slammer to cover up the one air defense, looms after it pops, all good. Rage them through here, maybe rage them again, one rage for the queen, and then bats over on this side right here, because guys, there's no splash over here. Once I have the dragons tying this stuff up, there's really no splash on these few defenses until you get back here, but these bad boys can be frozen with a single freeze. So that is the plan. Alright guys, now here is the execution. Baby dragon cutting in the funnel, and then gonna be a wizard coming down over here too. I didn't want my queen to stray too far away from here. I wanted her to stay in a little close so that she'd reach that eagle before continuing on down this channel. So, had 4 goblins in the composition too, just to help get through that town hall a lot faster. They do a ton of damage to the town hall, especially when you bring 4 of them. That way you don't have to worry about a time fail, because your queen spend, I don't know how long she takes to chew through a town hall, but it's a while, maybe 15 seconds with no rage, no help. That's just a guess though, haven't done the math. So, here we go. Couple loons cutting in the funnel for the king, making sure that he is going to walk that way, continue cutting in that funnel. That was really important on this one, because with this sweeper trying to push everything out of the base, I really wanted the outer buildings to be completely gone over here. That way they would still be in the base working on defenses, not pushed out of the base working on trash buildings. That's not good value. So there we go. Stone Slammer coming in to cover up that air defense, and then ended up, this was a fresh hit. I think both my hits were fresh, so I didn't know where the Tesla farm was. Used up a rage, maybe a little earlier than I was planning, but hey, when a Tesla farm pops, you've got to respond to it. Pop my Grand Warden ability, wanted to catch a lot of those loons in there, because otherwise they were just going to get smoked by that baby dragon, queen, and multi-target inferno. Second rage coming down on the dragons right there. Queen still doing her thing on that other side. Bats coming in on the right-hand side. Like I said, dragons had covered up all that splash. Now they've gotten rid of it, so those bats are just having a field day. Queen is worked her way back. She has taken out that last air defense. So now, oh, this is a rough break right here. That red bomb gonna make all my bats disappear. Oh, that sucks. Loons or dragons pull a red bombs, all the bats disappear. But guys, look at this. All we've got left on this base is one multi-target inferno. How many dragons we got left? We got a lot of dragons. We got almost all the dragons I started with, guys. That base was smoked. Alright friends, here's what I noticed about this one right here. First of all, location of all the air defense. Look at this. All on this side, all can be reached by a queen walk outside of the base without breaking her in at all. Another thing I noticed immediately was this double space here, double space here. That tells me it's going to be very easy to start my queen somewhere in here, get rid of like this, and maybe the mortar, and she's just going to keep walking down this side and continue walking around that base, just smashing through those air defenses. Now also notice the sweepers right here. Pointing the wrong way. If I bring dragons in from this side, coming in this way, it's all gravy. I'm going to use the king out here. I want to get rid of these buildings. Once again, keep those dragons focused in on those defenses. This sweeper right here is going to affect me a little bit, but not enough to make me worry. Now, on the back side of the base, I saw kind of, well, look, down here I could have got some good bat value, don't get me wrong, but I planned my queen grabbing a lot of that stuff anyway, so on this far side that's not really accounted for, we got a bunch of splash. I decided I was just going to bring a bunch of rages and heals instead of the bat spells, just to support those dragons moving through. Let's check out how it worked out. Alright fam, here is how it went right here. Gonna do just a little bit of funneling, trying to keep my queen in close enough where she grabs this air defense, stays in close enough to that wall where she'll walk right down it and then move around. Baby dragon cutting in the other side of the funnel. It's almost gonna get that mortar down, which I was not counting on with that air defense there, so I do have a couple loons to send in after that mortar, just to make 100% sure that I got that funnel nailed down. Would she have gone for it with that that double space? Maybe not. Heck, probably not. But better safe than sorry when funneling. Like I've said many times on the channel, you can't really overinvest in a funnel, all right? As long as you get that perfect funnel made, whatever you use to make it, it is worth it 98% of the time. Now, I got a little scared. I'm not gonna lie. I got a little scared and I popped my queen a little bit early. King's doing good things over on the other side, although he's working his way in kind of the wrong way. Had to spread out the dragons a little bit. Look at this. I saw all these Expos in here. Because of all these Expos, that's a ton of firepower. That is why I used the Stone Slammer on this side right here instead of out on this side. Also, Sweepers covering this side. Rage Spells Haste will not help that Slammer at all. It can't use them. So if I would have used the Stone Slammer up here, it still would have got some okay value, but not as much value because the haste would have been bullying it around the whole time. In here, much better. It can tank the CC, tank those Expos. That's going to be huge for keeping those dragons alive through to the end of the raid. Look at this queen just going ham out here. She's got free reign of this base. It's crazy town, not gonna lie. So now, gonna be getting a free spell down on this backside. Air defense right here, catching a few other defenses as well, but the dragons don't go straight to it. They were when I dropped it. Then they caught that tornado trap, so they were delayed a little bit, but I like to think it maybe still helped them out a little bit, keeping enough health up through to the end of this raid. And then we got that whole Tesla farm on the backside. Like I said, this was another fresh hit, so I had no idea where that was. Luckily, we got plenty of power. Look at these stupid dragons. They're in there chasing the king instead of defenses, which, hey, you know, they just go for the next closest thing. If the king is the next closest thing at that time, then they lock onto him. They'll chase him around and usually end up dying because of it. Because of that, I'm going to have to end on this multi-target Inferno. Luckily, I got plenty of dragons and a queen to get the job done. Next up, got a Queen Walk Dragon attack by Vince. No bat spells in this one, similar to my last one, but more loons, less dragons. So here's what I'm seeing on this base. First of all, we got 2 air defenses that can be reached from outside the base. Not only that, but this eagle is also reachable. The decoration glitch doesn't work anymore, but even when it did, this was the wrong place to use it. So that eagle and those 2 air defenses are reachable by the queen. Not to mention, you got a double space right here, which makes it that much easier to make sure that she walks down this side, getting all that value. And then once we look at what's left, we got 1 sweeper point this way. So if you come in from kind of the right, you're not going to have to hit it full force on. We've really only got 1 air defense inside the base that your dragons are going to have to deal with on the core. And if queen survives all the way around here, she'll definitely be able to reach this last air defense as well. So that is the plan. So here we go, Vince going in on this base, using some loons to get the funnel set with a wizard directly behind. That's just funneling for that queen. That way she does her thing, walks exactly where he wants her to walk. Very nice little bit of funneling. Let's ×4 because queen's slow getting through the town hall. You know me, like from that last hit or the one before, I would have brought some goblins, help get through that town hall a little bit quicker. But hey, this one's gonna get done in plenty of time. Well, actually, it is pretty close, so some goblins would have helped. Here we go. Queen is coming in. 1 air defense is already down. Getting ready to encounter that enemy CC. Has a rage and a poison ready for that. It's a nice, soft, squishy CC. Beautiful to queen charge with a poison. Now she's going to step up, grab that eagle artillery. Massive value from this queen walk. And here we go. King and wizard cutting in the other side of the funnel, trying to make sure that those dragons go exactly where they are supposed to go. He's waiting for that Stone Slammer just a little bit, it looks like. Baby Dragon up top, kind of clear out some of the rest of that trash while the Stone Slammer is tanking. And then Dragons coming in from the sides of those sweepers. He goes ahead and freezes the air defense and the sweeper together, which is great value, but it also keeps that Stone Slammer moving into the base. Has to pop the Queen's ability down there on the bottom of the base as he's trying to rage up his Dragons. Use that Grand Warden ability to keep them invincible while they're moving through the core of this base. This is going beautifully. Gonna get a haste down on those loons now that they came out of that Stone Slammer, so they can do some damage, but they are gonna end up going down to that multi-target Inferno. Can they get that Expo first? Yes, they do. Very, very nicely done. Now we got some dragons working alongside the queen. We only got 1 more dragon in the core. Gets down the Expo, but it might be going down. Ooh, definitely going down to that Seeking Air Mine. But look at this, guys. Check it out. Core of the base is hollowed out. We've still got a queen charge going strong. We still got 2 dragons. They're working right next to each other, doing tanking for each other, getting that damage in there much quicker by doing that damage as part of a pack. Rage spell to take out this last little group of defenses. He wants to save some of the health on those dragons so they can help clean up this base a little bit faster. It was a nice call. Now, all we got left is this multi, and the Stone Slammer already opened it up on the backside. Dragons take it out before the queen can even get there. So there you guys go. From looking at those plans, I'm hoping that you guys know what to look for on these attacks now. That is my goal. All these varieties of Queen Walk Dragon attacks are really strong on the right bases, and you guys saw from the plans. When you get that many air defenses, figure out a way to deal with sweepers and whatever's left. Maybe you use bat spells on the backside if you can get some value. Maybe you just use more rages, freezes, possibly even a heal on dragons in the core if you're not seeing that bat value. But either way, there's a lot of bases out there that you can get this to work on, and when you find those bases, it is incredibly, incredibly strong. Like I said, I just 6-packed in war with it. Very quick plans, not much planning. One of the attacks I even did from my bed on my phone, and I don't do any attacks on my phone. Normally it's all done on my tablet because I'm picky like that. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I'll see you in the next video. Hey fam, do me a favor. If you're getting ready to make a purchase inside Clash of Clans, do me a solid, enter code CWC in the supported creator field inside of your settings. It's only good for 7 days, so double check it right before you make any purchase in game. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but it helps support me big time. Now I gotta tell you, I appreciate every single one of my viewers, but you who hang in until the very end of the video, you are my favorite. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, click right above my head and subscribe right there. And guys, check out the 2 awesome videos right on either side of me. Click on one of those and we can keep hanging out. I'll see you next time.